Link's Awakening on Nintendo Switch may be a remake, but that doesn't mean it's the same exact game. If you've never played the original or you need a refresher, here are 9 tips to help you along your adventure. If you haven't noticed yet, there are a lot more seashells in Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch than the Game Boy version. While these collectibles don't have much of a use in the beginning, you'll eventually come across the Seashell Mansion. This house lets you trade in the seashells you've found for rewards. I don't want to spoil the prizes for collecting seashells, but they will prove useful during your adventure, so make sure to stop by. One of the most useful additions to the Switch version are map markers. Sure, the island in Link's Awakening is much smaller than Hyrule proper, but there are a lot of caves and areas you'll want to return to later on. The easiest way to remember is to drop a marker. Like many older Zelda games, Link's Awakening has a trading sequence that spans most of the game. I won't spoil the exact sequence here, but if you find or see an odd item like this Yoshi plushie, you should probably get it. In order to beat the game, you'll need to complete the entire trading sequence, so keep this in mind as you progress. This might go without saying, but if you're having trouble finding a key in a dungeon, listen for your compass to chime. There are a lot of keys that you won't find in chests, so if you enter a room and hear a chime, that means there's a key waiting to be found. $980 rupees in order to get the bow might seem steep, but there are some quick ways to get a ton of money in Link's Awakening. The most efficient money-making minigame is called Rapid's Raid. Once you get to this part of the map, talk to this guy. For 100 rupees, you can either race or raid. While you should do both, we recommend starting with the raid. On most runs, we made 200 rupees and refilled our supplies. If you're unsure about what to do or where to go next, check the memories screen by pressing X with the map open. This tracks speeches from the owl and other key characters, as well as the amount of locations and collectibles you've found. Unlike in most Zelda games, if you die in Link's Awakening, a bottled fairy won't automatically revive you. Instead, you'll need Crazy Tracy's secret ointment. You can buy the medicine directly from her, but keep in mind the price does fluctuate. You can also find the medicine in certain dungeons as well, so keep a lookout. If you're a completionist, make sure to check the shop and the Crane Game House frequently. As you purchase or win different items, new ones will take their place. So if you're having trouble finding the last few seashells or heart pieces, then stop by Mabe Village. It's also worth stopping in at the shop if you're low on arrows, bombs, or magic powder. Link's Awakening DX added a secret dungeon called the Color Dungeon, and it's back for the Switch version. There's a useful prize in it for those who manage to find it and complete it. I won't say where it is or what you'll get, but if you're having trouble finding the dungeon, maybe stop by Mabe Village's library and read up on the island. There you have it, those are some of the tips we found useful. If you have any advice for new or returning players, feel free to leave them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned to GameSpot for more of Zelda Link's Awakening.